is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now it's Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. Room here to run. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 62 yards.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one or two.
At the Bears' 15-yard line.
Here we go. Now the rookie. 66. Pull it. Pass. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ingram. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Let's get it. Down. 15 on it. 15 on it. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Jackson, option right. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This one taken from the 7.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just...
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now Trubisky. Throw left side complete. That's Cohen. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A pickup of 24. And that's where the play began, the 24-yard line.
And the Bears first down.
Looking to throw, Trubisky on first down. And just as you called it after the earlier sack, they set up the screen. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down. Defensively, looks like they were thinking the same thing you were. You mentioned maybe being able to hit them with some screens, but they were ready.
Yeah, it's not just the guys who have the headsets on offense that do the thinking, right? They saw, they understood what they did, and said, you know something, how would you try to play it against us? And they were ready for it.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. Trubisky will throw. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
A Chicago first down. The former Jag, Allen Robinson, on the catch from Trubisky. Trubisky will come up here first and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. 2 minutes to play in this first half, 7-3 our score. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews, so I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Will that be okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin, throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw again, Trubisky. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a third and long.
Let's get off the field, D.
On third down, Trubisky. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
At their own 25-yard line.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And last time able to get 3. Not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
they'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. That catch good for 5. It's third down. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down. Here's Jackson. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Here's Jackson to throw. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
I'm gonna come back to you.
Here's Jackson. Going to throw again. Going up top. And it's knocked away and incomplete. It was the veteran Prince Amukamara that time who had the play covered from the start.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
On third down, Jackson. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
That's how we do, D.
Big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
That's it, baby. We gonna work.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And the third quarter starts with a run by Ingram. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Brought in left side by Snead. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
The Ravens on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Jackson. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Buster Screen. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. first possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. To throw again on second down. Trubisky. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. They'll run for it with Tariq Cohen. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Tariq Cohen, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. The extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken short. And nowhere to go. He'll make it back only to the 5-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Here we go. They can't hang with us. Check 4. Check 24.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And it's second down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Jackson now down around his goal line. Snead's got it. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Here we go. Touchdown. He's checking quick.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And the return will stop right around the